So I'm doing an update on my yards now that we got like 3 hours of monsoonal rain last night. So let's start over here with my Tephro articulatus. Notice how much smaller and squat and purple they are compared to the ones in the backyard. I think it's because they're in the ground. They're just able to regulate how much water they're holding. So right now they look really shriveled. I've had lots of growth, but yeah, right now they look pretty shrivelly, but they're doing okay. Normally, sometimes I see them pretty high. Artichoke agave, that's actually a pup from my mama plant over here. Let's see, Eve Fingers, I think is doing okay. Agave Americana is doing great. I actually need to clean up a couple of the leaves. Yeah, they're looking a little rough down there. I have a cholla here. For me, I am not going to get any more cholla. They're just too dangerous. They're hard to move around, and I have kids and a dog. My Mexican fence post, when I planted it here, it had one, and now I've got three. And it's doing okay. I think on the north side it does look a little burnt. Yeah, pretty damaged, but I think that's just the nature of it. This prickly pear, I love it. It's very beautiful, but I don't like where it is. I planted it here about 8 years ago before I really knew how it was going to take off. And I feel like it's just too big for this spot, but there's no way that I myself can move it. I would need to hire someone to move it. And if they moved it, they'd probably move it on the other side of the yard. I'm not sure what this plant is called, but I have so many seedlings. I don't know if you can see that down here. So normally every year I have to repot it. So I take this out, take all the seedlings out, and then put it back in. But now it's almost getting too big. But it's very beautiful. Like, here's my hand. It's probably a good almost 1.5 feet across. Let's see. Oh, go up the stairs. Agave Americana is doing pretty well. My totem pole is doing great. I do find that for the front of the house, it needs to be in a pot. And I think this is a Peruvian apple. I did see a couple really beautiful blooms a few weeks ago when it got really hot. And yeah, I feel like since it hit a maturity level and it just stopped blooming, maybe that's just me. Maybe I need to fertilize it more. I got a mangave over here. That's looking pretty great. It's grown quite a lot, so I'm very happy with that. This is my silver torch, my Cleistio Straussii. Cleistio cactus Straussii, I want to say. He's not looking pretty. He looks very skinny. He doesn't look this beautiful. Normally it's a beautiful, vibrant white. Like, I don't know if you can tell that this top is very white. And normally I get a lot more seeds. I got a lot of empty seed pods this year. I don't know, maybe I'll have to look. But I don't know, something about it is not looking very happy. It is over 5.5 feet tall. And it's been here for almost 10 years. So I'm not sure how much longer, at least the big boys will be here. You know, that this is a newer growth, that's a newer growth. Yeah. I got my Las Vegas Pharaoh cactus. These are supposed to be indigenous here in Las Vegas. When I bought it from Joe's Cactus, I want to say, and it came with a tag. It's doing pretty well. Hasn't really, I've only seen it really bloom once, even though there's a lot of small blooms there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I think these are flying saucers. I have not seen it bloom really this year. I haven't gotten a lot of blooms this year. I'm not really sure what's going on. And this is my mother of all mothers. This is my artichoke agave. It's humongous. It's about 4 feet across. I've had tons and tons, dozens of pups from it. Most of them have survived. And so, just trying to keep it go. They're only supposed to live like 15 years. So I've only got another maybe 5 years of enjoying this guy. My dichotomous mammillaria are doing really well. I have noticed that the soil level is really low. So I think I need to update that. And then I think these are parodias. They were looking so sun-stressed. I've been kind of neglecting them, but they're doing okay. And then this is my husband's ocotillo. I want to say it's called Aluaudi. We need to tie her up. But, yeah, let's see. Walking steps. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm refilling my fountain, and it's, yeah, just about there. I love this fountain. I have a hummingbird that comes and drinks every day. He's very protective. And then also I get a lot of pollinators over here. This wall basket is not doing great. I don't know what to do with it. Not very happy with it. I think I'm not happy with the median, the straw. Everything just falls through. This ponytail cactus, I want to put it in the ground on the other side of the yard. My astrophytum trifecta, they're just looking so happy. They're looking very happy. Haven't got any blooms this year. I feel like when I first put it in the soil, I got blooms, and not anymore. Okay. Let's see. Got this agave. Is this an agave? Yeah. And I got it in California, and it's just doing, it likes it right here. It's very happy, so I'm not moving it. I would probably in the future, if I could find a tall, nice tall pot, I would like to transplant it, but it seems very happy right here. It gets morning sun, afternoon shade, you know, and it does get very hot here in Vegas, so it does really well for it. This Echinopsis cluster, oh my gosh, she's bursting. She is bursting. I've got a couple variegated ones in here, which look really nice. I just leave it here. You know, it's just very full. I just want to, got some succulents here that these are winter bloomers. So my Phocaea eduale, E-D-U-I-L-E, I want to say. Struggling with the heat. I do feel like it needs to be in a deeper pot, and I feel like all the watering has kind of moved a lot of the top dressing. So I think something needs to get done. I think it needs to be maybe, it's been here, God, how long has it been here? Maybe a couple years? But like, it's very weird. Half of it looks like it's dying. Half of it looks like it's reaching for the sun. So, Phaerocactus emorii. I think I need to repot it. I think it's too shallow. I think the pot's too shallow. And then my Euphorbia. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Rubid. This Euphoria. So I repotted it. It was in a really small pot, and now it's just under 5 feet tall, actually. So I feel like if it got a little more sun, it would be a little redder, but we're in Las Vegas, and with our altitude, you know, I think these plants prefer to be closer to like sea level. But we're just a little too high. They'll get scorched. That's a lot of the problem I find here in Vegas. A lot of times it's not that it's too hot temperature-wise, but our elevation gets sunburnt. Yeah. And then here's my head. She's gorgeous. She looks great. This anthropology pot, I love this anthropology pot. I haven't had a lot of keeping things in it. So look at this rainbow cactus. This is, it looks like a crested mammillaria. So yeah, I need to do something with that. And then my Euphorbia polygonus snowflake. I don't know if you can see the roots. Hold on. I don't know if you can see the roots right there. But yeah, she needs to be dug deeper. I hate handling it though because it has this farina. You can see right there like where I grabbed it to move things. So it's very delicate. So I might just end up even not taking out, trying to take off the top dressing and just maybe topping it off. But this guy I do not water very often. I find it doesn't need too much. And then when I do water it, I try not to get the plant wet. Just, you know, I try to just aim down towards the soil. Because I don't want to kill it. I've killed many. This plant, I think I bought over the years 3 or 4. And this one is the longest that I leave it. I just leave her alone. But yeah, like I said, this basket, I'm not very happy with it. This is a cutting from that agave plant over there. It is not rooting. Yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do. I even have like, look, a fire stick here. Yeah, not doing great. So yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Yeah, I was trying to make this like a moment. It's like a moment I'd like to forget.